Konnichiwa Mina. Hello everybody. In this video, I want to do something a little bit different. Today I want to do a bedtime story video. So yeah, I want to read the Exodus story to you guys. There's 4 magazines in total. I think there's roughly like 6-7 chapters in each magazine. And I just want to read the story to you guys. You can either follow along in your own magazine, or you could just listen to me. Either way, it doesn't matter. So, if you guys are following along in the magazine, I think the story starts at page 10 or something like that. Oh yeah, so the story starts at page 9 if you're following along in the magazine. And if not, you can always listen. Either way is fine. So let's get started. So we're going to be reading the recap. Years ago, swirling whirlpools of color began appearing across the world. These mysterious portals, shortcuts from one place to the next, led people to a new world called Eventide. This new planet in another dimension, previously devoid of life, welcomed sentient beings. The natural order of things was different. A phenomenon known as the thought stream. A colorful sky river that seems to be a mix of aurora borealis and a thick, bright smoke loomed overhead along the limitless stars and galaxy nebula. It tethered humans to the planet by some unseen force. An alien metal made of a strange magical compound bonded itself to each and every person's arm who crossed through the portals, covering their shoulders all the way from their fingertips. These mechanical arm contraptions became known as helvers, and with them, humans became referred to as drifters. They acquired the power to levitate, to drift freely across Eventide's many landscapes, and most even learned to fly. The new laws of physics, or lack thereof, allowed drifters to forge cards from stardust, cards that would allow them to summon massive creatures to battle. So that is the recap, and now we're going to be going into chapter 1. Skyrus, what happened? Demanded a stern voice, approached from behind. The guild leader, cloaked in blue, opened her mouth with no words could be heard. Skyrus, a young woman with white hair, designated leader, stood flat-footed, adorned with loose buckles and straps dangling from her torn robes. A horrific sight beheld her, and in that moment she felt anything but a leader. Skyrus D. Castle turned slowly, her bottom lip still twitching in disbelief. Answer us, the drifter bellowed, coming to a hovering halt before her. 3 more drifters floated down from the sky above, landing upright on either side of the one who had spoken to Skyrus. They're all dressed in dark shade of blue, covered nearly from head to toe in skyborn guild robes. They looked rather flicked. Skyrus began. How did this happen? Asked the first drifter, pointing to the destruction beyond. Again? Skyrus D. Castle looked over her shoulder and winced. Their guild city stood in ruins in the valley below, many pillars still smoldering from that fire that had overtaken it. The landscapes, she continued. The landscapes, scoffed a man with a deep tone. Don't you mean an attack on Dragonis? Let her finish, said the girl beside him. Skyrus gave her a thankful, teary-eyed glance. It wasn't Dragonis. The landscapes were just moving too fast. They shifted and collided more than usual today, and the city didn't have a chance to. Please tell me everyone evacuated this time, pleaded one of the drifters. Most of them did, replied Skyrus. Most? I tried, Skyrus sobbed. Were any lives lost? Asked one of the four drifters of Skyrus. I don't know yet, she replied. For those who couldn't escape, my greatest hope is that their halberds shattered, and they were pulled back to the earth before they could be crushed or burned. I just don't know. And we won't know until the aftermath. But what we do know, said another girl, who looked about the same age as Skyrus, is that our halberds tether us to the planet. We can't exist on Eventide if this metal is unbound from our arm. The brunette bandaged the contraption as she rolled up her right sleeve. Bright gold plates reflected the firelight of the bending climate in the distance. The landscapes that you had come and gone so quickly. Victoria, I am so glad to see you, said Skyrus, drying her eyes with her sleeve. The arm that she had lifted was bulky in contrast to her slim figure. Even compared to her flowing robes, bright blue light radiated from the alien metal plastered to the palm of her hand. The armor gauntlet made her fingertips look like shiny claws. Did you at least try to save them? Asked an older man. He had not spoken until now. Yes, of course, Skyrus answered. Turned to the fourth. I summoned every angel at my disposal. Those at the gates help me line at the atmosphere with strikers. Send serum into the wreckage and fly people out on the back of the majestic Nozaroff. Where is everyone now? And did the cardsmiths make it out okay? Added Victoria. They're at the Vendetta Plateau. And yes, the cardsmiths were the first to be evacuated. They're probably waiting to hear directly from you, said the brunette. Let them wait, commanded Skyrus, but tell the cardsmiths to meet me there. I'm going to fly on ahead and scout a location to start rebuilding. What? Are you insane? Mocked one of the two men. That city was our second attempt to maintain a stable home here. And look, a stable home here, and it took months to forge. I'm sorry, guys. Then we'll take as many paths as we need to forge a new one. Eventide is our home, and this time we'll take it to the sky. The planet isn't stable, but some pretty good ideas where there are lots of cloud clusters. Do you hear yourself? Interrupted the third. The planet isn't stable, which is precisely why we need to build in the sky this time, argued Skyrus. No, the fact is you couldn't save everybody with all the angels at your command proves that cardsmiths need to focus on forging new cards. Not to mention that we'd be caught even more off guard if the Draconis attacks while the cardsmiths are busy forging a freaking castle. Eventide has already proven itself. It doesn't want anybody building a property I can't tear down. Oh, wait, sorry guys. It doesn't want anybody building a property it can't tear down. Come on, guys, chuckled Skyrus in frustration. We're not environmentalists here. And you're talking as if Eventide is a living thing. Maybe it is, offered a younger of the male drifters. Skyrus D. Castle looked down at the smoke bellowing from the remains of her guild's headquarters. Even so, she said, you four are the most elite members of the castle. Sorry guys. Your tour are the most. Wait. You four are the most elite members the Council of Skyborn. I need your support. I'm sorry, guys. I can't say council for whatever reason. The four exchange brief glances. We're sorry, Skyrus, but we won't keep putting up with your childish leadership. Childish? Excuse me? She contended. You have 4 days to clear your head of any smoke you inhaled that may be clouding your judgment, said the first drifter. Still, I'm still angered. What we've been doing obviously isn't working. If you haven't come up with a clear direction by then for the Skyborn Guild as a whole, you will leave, and we'll offer to take any of that are smart enough to leave with us. You wouldn't, cried Skyrus. Watch us, concluded the man. Victoria? Skyrus pleaded with her closest friend. The brunette shook her head, fighting back tears of her own. I'm sorry, Skyrus. We appointed you guild leader because you're good at what you do. The best, even. You've been fair to a degree, but we can't keep living like this. Then trust me on this, Skyrus applauded. Skyrus appealed. The tears were welling up again at the betrayal of her best friend. 4 days, they said in unison. With that, they turned and drifted off towards the horizon in the direction of the plateau. Yeah, guys, that is the end of chapter 1. I'm going to be doing one chapter a video because these chapters can get very long. So, yeah. Victoria, she's a traitorous you-know-what. But yeah, guys, that is the video. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about chapter 1. And then in the next video, I will do chapter 2. So yeah, guys, that is the video, and I will see y'all next time. Matane!